How do you shop? Maybe you just want to get in and out. Or maybe you're looking for the best price possible. Perhaps you only want the best quality. Or maybe you're looking for that little extra experience. Nowadays, we have the data to be able to take a look at how people shop and other things too, like how different people have different attitudes towards shopping. And how with that comes the question, what does value mean to different shoppers? So looking at the value equation, we're going to be looking at what does value for money for shoppers mean? So to start with, you may think that it's products divided by money. In other words, what I get as a consumer divided by what I spend. So let's use an example just to explain that a bit further. So simply put, if I'm buying one product and I'm spending £1 in the first scenario, and in the second scenario, I'm getting 2 of the same product, but I'm still spending £1. In the second case, you think you are getting double the value because essentially you're getting double the product for the same amount of money. The value equation isn't as simple as that, so let's return to it. It's not just about products divided by money. There's more of what customers get out of a shopping experience. So they get services and experiences, and also they spend more than just money. So there's also time and distance that you need to take into account when traveling to the store and time spent in store. So now that we've looked at the value equation, let's hear from each of the different shopper personalities to bring this equation to life.
To be honest, shopping really isn't my favourite thing. I want to get in and out with as little fuss as possible. I usually know what I want when I go shopping, and I want it to be as easy as I can to find that thing. I usually stick to the same brands, and the more time that I have to spend trying to find something, the more likely I am to leave and go somewhere else.
Most important thing for me is getting the best value for money. So when I'm shopping, I usually have a list of what I need. I keep an eye out for deals. And in fact, in most stores, I'd probably head straight for the reduced section. So I will buy in bulk, and usually I'll pick up a special offer. Now, I often buy own label toilet tissue because that's kind of all you need, but I want to know that my laundry detergent is going to look after my clothes, so I usually choose Dazzle Surf.
It's important to note that this shopper can branch off into 2 subcategories: budget and bargain. Budget shoppers have a list of things they need and a strict budget they need to stick to. They often buy smaller packs to ensure they can afford everything on their list. Bargain shoppers, on the other hand, are more focused on getting the best value. They'll buy bigger packs to lower the cost per use and stock up on products when they're on promotion.
You get what you pay for, really. At the end of the day, there's nothing worse than buying something cheap, only to realise it just doesn't do the job to a good enough standard. That's why I always buy brands that I know work first time, every time. Brands like Ariel and Persil, I know they are quality products, and I'm happy to pay a little bit more for them because I know they just do the job.
It's expensive, I'll be honest. When I go into a store, I love it when it's more than just a bland space. Shopping can be so much more than a grab and bag. It can be a whole experience if you want it to be. When I'm browsing through products and find something new and exciting to try out, that's just perfect. I like to try out different alternatives of products each time I shop, so I often choose Bowl or Surf because there's so many different scents to choose from.
Now we know more about how different consumers actually like to shop, what comes next? The question is, how do you turn that information into something to help increase customers and grow sales? Laura Joyce is the Client Services Team Lead at Lumina Intelligence. They're a trusted source of market insight solutions.
In our data, we've seen an increase in the share of visits of younger shoppers over the last year, and these shoppers tend to be more experience-led than your older shopper. We've also seen an increase in families in their share of trips to the convenience sector, and families in particular are driving the basket size and the basket spend up, which can only be a good thing. This is largely down to the ease of them getting products, so the convenience of buying the brands that they want close to home or close to work. And we also track psychographics in our data, and for the first time, value-led, so those who are really valuing their habits, hasn't increased as a measure year on year. This suggests to us that value, although it isn't growing, is still important, but experience, on the other hand, we're seeing a divide in shoppers, those who want the best deal versus those that are happy to pay more to have that experience.
In terms of spend, the experiential shoppers are the most valuable, followed closely by quality shoppers. Not too much of a surprise with either of these. Next up are the bargain shoppers, showing that those focused on price and value can still be high spenders. They're very important shoppers to attract into your store. So how do we use this information? It always goes back to our original question. What does value mean to different shoppers? In the end, it's all about winning the value equation. So how do we deliver value to each shopper? For the experiential shopper, make shopping more enjoyable. For the quality shopper, give them the brands they know and trust. For the simplicity shopper, make shopping as quick and easy as possible. Use category-led merchandising principles to make your range easy to understand and help the shopper find what they want. And for the price shopper, you obviously need to be competitive on price. However, you also need smaller packs for budget shoppers and larger packs with well-executed promotions for bargain shoppers looking for a good deal. And there you have it, a full rundown of how consumers shop and how you can use that information to grow your sales. If you found this useful, DCS Group has more category insights on corerange.com. It's a free service, it's impartial, and it's based on all the latest market data. You can find range recommendations for small, medium and large stores, planograms, and tips and tricks for merchandising your range to effectively boost sales. Click the link below and see what corerange.com can do for you.